Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP Clips. Today we are looking at these gorgeous little Jersey cows. I interview some children, we take a closer look at the wrap on my pickup and trim some Holstein cows. This is the Hoof GP Clips.
Oh, a cup of tea in the morning.
Can he whack it with a big stick? How are you? Look at that! Sorry, how are you? Didn't give you time to reply. I'm very well.
So's Craig.
I'm very well. Also, I'm very tired, but I'm very well.
You were having alcohol last night when I saw you, actually.
That was just one glass of wine with your mother.
Ah. Yeah. Does your wife know about that?
My wife was there.
Look at... What do you think of it, Ben?
I'm well chuffed with it. I'm a joker all over it.
It is class.
This is awesome. I've just noticed this for the first time.
I absolutely love it. I just absolutely love it. I genuinely do.
Craig has been trying to put his boots on for the last 5 minutes. What is wrong, Craig?
One of my wellies was round the wrong way, so I kept trying to put my so I went to put my foot in, and they were round the wrong way. So then I went to the other one, went to put my foot in, and it was round the wrong way. So
You got it?
yeah, finally.
Oh, well done. It's like a personal achievement for you.
It feels like it.
By the way, wellies means boots.
I forgot it's different in America.
Wellingtons.
Success.
That's you. You wouldn't want to not be waterproof, would you?
Nope. These aren't waterproof.
Oh, up you get. As soon as the camera comes on, they start playing up. Look, her front feet need a little off the two, don't they? And lift up onto her feet. And we drop it back down so that the belly band swings back. Lift it again. So it is Tuesday morning, slightly drizzly. Which is a fine summer's day, to be honest, in Scotland. And we've got a couple of special guests with us who I'll introduce you to in a second. This farm just has its facilities outside, so we end up cancelling quite a lot if it rains too heavily. Not because we're soft, although admittedly we are soft, but because the blocks won't stick if it's raining. So when we arrived, we got 2 little visitors really quickly, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is Cooper and this is Otis. Are you going to say hello?
Yes.
Right, so you're going to ask me any questions. Do you know any questions to ask?
Yes.
Go on then.
What's the worst hoof you've ever trimmed?
So about 6 months ago, we trimmed a young bull, and if we come over here, you can see actually. Isn't it cool that kids are interested in hoof trimming? So this inside claw, so this is Otis, and this is Cooper, and this is Otis and Cooper's uncle's farm. And they, on this farm, they've all got really, really good feet, so we can't show you any bad ones here because they're all so good. But there was one, the whole of this inside claw fell off. And like, you know how you've got a welly? See my welly boot?
Yeah.
So that's a cow's hoof, so that's like her welly, and her foot isn't like my blue socks. Her foot is inside her welly, and it was like her whole welly fell off.
Oh.
Do you know what else we find in cow's feet sometimes?
What?
Cow's teeth.
His teeth.
Cow's teeth? How crazy is that? And do you know what's actually really strange about that? If you find cow's teeth in cow's feet, it's a good sign, because just like you, cows don't start losing their teeth until they're a little bit older. So that means that the cows on this farm last a bit longer than a lot of other farms because they start losing their teeth. It's quite cool, isn't it?
What is the most strongest tooth you've ever trimmed? That was quite hard to trim.
Oh, so we have a cow who is 21 years old, and every year her feet grow up and they look like bits of wood. And it takes me about half an hour just to trim that one cow. But we see her every single year and it goes like massive. And yeah, but some of them are so hard that I can't get my knife through their feet.
So then you have to use the chainsaw.
Yeah, well, we call it a grinder. So if you boys stand about here, I'll make sure that this doesn't hit you and you can watch, okay? You come in, Otis. Right, can you see where she's a bit high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that better? Yeah, so see, it's too long, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So it makes you take that bit down. I want to make this claw the same length as that other one. Am I getting you at all? I'm trying not to. That's a good question. What do you think that black... So Cooper is asking what the black stuff is. What do you think? Oh, was it Otis, was it? What do you think the black stuff is? I'm going to give you a clue, okay? She's black and white up here, isn't she?
It's hair.
It's just colour. They call it pigment. You know how black people have black skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have kind of pinky, yellowy, white skin. Well, that's pigmentation, and a cow is just the same. So that hoof horn and that hoof horn is exactly the same.
Yes, because
Just different colour.
she's the colour.
It's her colour. That's exactly right. Whereabouts are you from then, Cooper? You tell the people there.
I'm from Norway and Oslo. I come from Oslo and Norway.
And you drove all the way here, didn't you?
Yes.
And where are you from, Otis?
From London.
You're from London. We should probably trim these cows because they'll get bored now, won't they?
Yeah.
We meet people all over the world who are now interested in hoof trimming, but meeting children like this is fantastically valuable to me, and it makes me immensely proud that their interest will help promote the future of hoof trimming.
I'm going to ask you 5 questions in a minute, okay? And we'll see how many you get right.
When I said their interest makes me enthusiastic, I'm under no illusion that these kids, or most kids, will ever enter anything to do with the world of hoof trimming. But it does mean that the spotlight is firmly on cows' feet, and that can be nothing but a good thing for the future progression of cows' comfort and this industry.
You want to put the cush down? You're bigger, Cooper. Yeah? Okay, come on. Right, so you see this bendy one? Yeah, so pull it as hard as you can down. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way.
I honestly couldn't tell you why, but I love passing knowledge on to other people. Teaching seems to be a passion of mine. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to take on students for hoof trimming, otherwise I would absolutely love to. But no matter what my vocation has been in life, whether it's been hoof trimming or running high-end restaurants, I've always enjoyed passing knowledge on. Whether or not these kids actually use any of this knowledge is a completely different matter.
Right, should we try? Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, does you can sign it up.
Push that one there. Okay. Hard. Push up. Push. Push, boy. Push. Oh, wait. That's it. Let go. It'll do it itself out and then it'll stop. Right. Which animal has bigger feet? A bull or a cow?
Bull.
What do you think?
Bull.
A bull?
Yeah.
Question number 1 was right.
Yes.
Do you think a giraffe and a cow have the same kind of feet?
No.
What do you think?
Yes.
You think a giraffe has the same kind of feet as a cow?
Yeah.
You're right. A giraffe has exactly the same kind of feet as a cow.
They have hooves.
They have hooves. Right. Number 3. This is a difficult one. Why do we trim cows' feet?
So they don't get too long, so they don't go over.
Sort of. What do you think, Cooper?
Sometimes they don't get overgrown feet, and sometimes because of they get infections in their feet.
That is exactly right. If they get infections to their feet, then they're really, really sore. And if you wore my welly boots, Otis, do you think you could walk very good or not? No, because it would be too big for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically like if a cow has an infection. Then it can't walk so well.
Right, next question. This is question number 4. You've got all of them right so far, okay? Do you think a big cow or a little cow has better feet? So a big fat cow or a little skinny cow?
Fat cow.
You think a big tall cow or a little skinny cow? Which
Little
one?
skinny cow.
You think little skinny cow
Big
has?
fat.
You think big fat? The little ones, as long as they're not too skinny, they have the better feet
Yeah.
because they're not as heavy on them and they don't make as much milk, so they make better quality feet.
Oh.
Right, last question. Do you think that we trim calves' feet? So a baby
No,
calf.
No.
No, we don't trim baby calf feet. And do you know what's really funny about a baby calf? When it comes out, a baby calf's hooves are soft like your hand. Really, really, really soft. Do you know why that is? So that when they're coming out, when the cow's giving birth, it doesn't hurt the mum cow. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You got 4 out of 5 boys, well done. You can be hoof trimmers. Well done, Otis. Right, we're going to trim some more cow's feet, okay? And it is the last day of the week. What a week it's been as well. I am filthy because I have just trimmed 52 cows. We have one left. This cow here actually has a small white line problem. Right here. All of that is iodine, by the way, not you know what. It does look very, very red on camera though, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I thought we'd trim the last cow together. See if there's anything up there. Come on. So the cows from earlier on were Jersey cross Friesians. That's why they're so small. And it'll be interesting for you to see the differences in the feet. These are Holstein Friesians. The common denominator there being Friesians, obviously. Friesians come from a place called Friesland in the Netherlands. So you actually get Friesian people as well as Friesian cows. A lot of people won't know that. What another lot of people won't know is it's actually a Friesian who taught me how to hoof trim. A guy called Peter Klosterman. Lovely, lovely guy. Now look at the difference here. So whiter hoofs, they're much, much bigger than the last farm, much more overgrowth, and they're a lot softer. Hopefully this is going to be okay though. Most of the cow's feet we've done today are just routine trims, so we've really, really managed to get through them quickly. It's only taken about 2 hours to do 50 cows. My battery's dying. Gonna last the last time.
I don't think you're going to make it.
Lasted that foot, but I think I'll have to change it for the next one. Yeah, look how lovely and white these cows' feet are. These cows are the ones that we prefer doing because they fit in the crush lovely. We're just so used to doing them, and they're the most common cow that we trim. That's because they give the largest amount of milk. So obviously farmers flock towards them. Other breeds do have their advantages as well though. Higher health statuses, bigger calves, or smaller calves in the case for Jersey obviously. But they're lighter on the land as well, which is really good for southwest Scotland. A little crack here I just want rid of. Is it going, gone, sort of. Excellent. The back grinder obviously gets used a lot more than the front grinder, so it runs out quicker. A lot of people ask me how long the grinders last, or rather the batteries in the grinders last. And there's your answer today, 52 cows. But that's just the back feet obviously. Oh look, we've got exactly the same. How often do I say that feet mirror each other? Look, exactly the same little mark on this side. She's not lame though, and it has come to nothing already, so it's slightly less. Yeah, so lasted for 52 cows this time. That's not always the case, obviously. Here we've done a lot of routine trimming, so there's not much to take off. We're not dealing with big problems, and we're definitely not dealing with massively overgrown feet. What's that?
Stone maybe?
Just small white thing, lots of little stones in there. So that's nothing to worry about. So sometimes you can go to a place that has some problems with their feet or a lot of overgrowth, and your grinder battery will only last 30 cows or so. That's not very common though. In other places you can go and they'll last all the way up to like 80 or 90, believe it or not. The farm we were at earlier in the video is called the Dairy, and it is one of those places where we can trim a huge amount of cows and not have to change our battery because so little needs taken off. An older cow, look, cows go grey too. And finish it off with the knife. I feel embarrassed and ashamed to admit what I'm about to admit. Any ideas what it is, Graeme?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling I know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about your holiday, aren't you?
One thing is, what have I just come back from?
A holiday?
A holiday. So we're going on holiday in 2 days' time. Vacation if you're in America. But there are 16 of us in total going to a massive villa in southern Spain, so it should be really, really good. But those of you who really follow us closely or are members of the channel, on the main channel, might know that actually I've just come back from Spain. That holiday was to prepare me for this big holiday. I've done it round the wrong way, I know I have. I should have went in the small holiday afterwards to relax. What?
I was just about to point that out.
So it should be really good. We will video bits and pieces over there because there's actually quite a few people in the video that you'll know. So obviously myself, my wife Ashley, Kieran Campbell, Derek. Come on, be honest. Do you know who Derek is? Brother-in-law Derek. He has been in videos. Do you know who he is? If you do, tell us who he is below.
Mark.
Mark. Everyone knows brother.
Knows Mark.
Yeah, everyone
Who doesn't
knows
know
Mark.
Mark?
Yeah, who doesn't know Mark? Yeah. Everyone knows Mark. So it should be really, really good. I'm hoping we can get a boat for all of us, but we're really struggling because you can't get one big enough. But it should be really good, and family time is what life is literally about. So really looking forward to it, but apprehensive that I'm going to be absolutely shattered when I get back. Just like that, we are home. We obviously the biggest part of our job is trimming, but there's also quite a lot goes into it. Like for instance, putting these gates away. We have about 8 of those gates. They all hang on the wall, and today, for instance, we've used 4 of them and 1 of these, but we've actually got 2 of them. They're guillotine gates. There's a lot goes into ordering everything, cleaning everything constantly, and fixing everything that's broken. Like for instance, we've just restocked everything yesterday. Well, not quite everything, but we had restocked these. These are nice big thick blocks because the last ones that came weren't good enough. We order them about 300 or 400 at a time, and they're about £1 each, so they're not cheap. We have loads of gloves. We go through a box of them a week. And obviously all of our nozzles, all of our glue, Repoderma, and we end up accumulating a lot of money's worth of stock. So each one of these cans, I think they're £12 each, and there's maybe 50 there. So yeah, about £500 or £600 worth of them right there. These bandages, they're £3 each, and then we keep all of the knives that we have finished with. So we keep them all there. I'm not really sure why, but I don't like throwing them away. That is a knife that is finished with. As you can see, most of the meat of that knife sort of thing has gone. All of the glue guns get put in here if they stop working properly. So that they must have stopped springing, but then we'll oil them up to see if they'll work again. Leave them there for a while, and then we can reuse some of them. We end up trying loads and loads of different blocks. So we end up with all sorts of different shapes, sizes, colours and thicknesses of blocks. There's some of them there, look. We don't really use any of these just now. A lot of you guys also worry about our washing machines, but actually this room was purpose built for this. So we have a washing machine, a dryer, and then all my clothes get piled up here, all of our jackets, Craig's jackets and things up there as well. That's a dartboard. So we try to keep as much of it out here as we possibly can. Obviously my t-shirts and things, some of them get washed in the house if they're not too dirty. And I'm terrible for accumulating footwear out here. Look. I don't even know why I do that or how I do that, because you would think I need to wear it to get back to the house, wouldn't you? And every second week the pickup gets a real deep clean, and so does the crush. So that's exactly what Craig's doing right now. So my job is kind of finished on the physical stuff, but I'll go in the office. It's still so cool, isn't it? Craig will hypo the crush and everything, so it's completely and utterly sanitized. And I'll go into the office to see how Graeme is getting on. And then I'll start doing stuff in there as well. But I also have meetings as well, because Cowan is here. How are you getting on?
Alright.
He's doing a big video. Oh God, it's roasted in here!
I've got a fan on and boiling, man. My t-shirt, I'm never got my top off.
The door was shut!
That's because wasps keep coming in. And they're endless, like.
What's that? You saying hello to the wasps?
Aye.
So yeah, the pink on the front, by the way, that was an addition that I didn't plan out. I just turned up and Show Wraps, the people who do these things for me, had put it on, and they asked me if I liked it, and I said, yes, I do. Fantastic. So there are names literally all over it, but it looks like there are millions of names all over it. It's because the pattern actually repeats. So if you can see your name here, like Gabriella Simmons can, and Karen Butts, Stephen Turvery. If you can see your name here, it's probably on the other side or the roof or the back as well. Well, it's definitely on the back because they are all on the back. But yeah, we had to repeat the pattern because obviously these names go behind some of the places and on the top of the panels. Because unfortunately, John D, I can't tell you what your second name is because it's not on this part of the panel. But don't worry, it probably is on the other side. I can tell you that it starts with a K-E something. This was a last minute addition too. The bonnet looked a little bare, so we wanted a little flash of pink. We've all decided that this is probably the premium spot, and it came down random. Came out? It was random whose name finished up here. So, if your name is Thomas Mary or Clay Williams or probably Cindy Hammond actually, I reckon you've got the premium spot. There is no doubt about it though, we did find the best name on the entire wrap. It's almost the perfect name, but not quite. So, Graeme Parker, you spelled your name slightly incorrect, but I think we can all agree that's probably the best name on the pickup. This is not a little ode to the Matrix either, by the way. This is every single person's name very clearly on the back window, except it's not very clear from there, but it is from here. This, again, repeats itself, so it looks like there are millions of names on the back window when actually there really aren't. It just repeats itself. So if you ever see my pickup out and about, come to the back window and you will almost definitely find your name if you have 10 minutes to look for it. So what do you think? Personally, I absolutely love it. And I am incredibly proud to be driving around in a pickup that says a bunch of you guys' names on it. If you did order merch between about the 20th of June and the 2nd or 3rd of July, then your name is on this pickup. We just kept going until you guys stopped purchasing. So the names are on there if you did purchase between then. And by the way, some of you are sneaky because some of you figured out who was doing the wrap, Show Wraps in Glasgow. You emailed them and asked them to send you pictures of the wrap with your name on, which they duly did. So if that was you, and there were a bunch of people who did it, then well done. Quite clever that, isn't it?
Quite clever.
Yeah.
I would never have thought of doing that.
Anyway, if you have made it this far, then thank you very much for being a part of our journey and being very much included within the videos now. If you didn't make it onto the pickup, don't worry, you still are an incredibly important part of this community that we call the herd.